this up. Here's your ASMR. There's your ASMR. It's a grinder. Grinder is done. I'm gonna have this done before the start of the show. If I'm lucky. Here we go. Let's get this paper out. Dun, dun. All right. 15 seconds to the awesome theme song. Let's see, I need to know that it's Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Alright, I can do this. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting stoned. And if you join me, I won't be alone. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting high. Coffee with Wes. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, where you are. I hope you are having a good one. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Wes. I am Wes. This is my cup of Maxwell House coffee, and I am feeling good today. It is a Tuesday. February 11th. Oh, the year keeps moving by. Everything keeps moving. It's early morning, and I feel so good. I feel so productive. I've already had a shower today. So that tells you right there, oh, this Coffee with Wes is going to be special. He's showered. This is going to be a good one. And so I have a good reason to have the robe on because, I'm all clean underneath, and I just needed to. Let me have a sip of this coffee, and let's get things going today. The news? I don't care. I looked. I don't know why. Vince Neil. Some of you may know Vince Neil had a recent birthday. Vince Neil. His plane struck another plane at Scottsdale Airport. He wasn't on board. One person was killed, and there were people in the accident. That's the news I have for you this morning. Vince Neil's plane, his private plane with flames on it. Don't draw flames on your plane. That right there, you're looking for trouble. But his plane with flames on it struck another after landing. Again, Vince Neil is okay. So everything with Motley Crue, they're still real old. Just letting you know. Everything is okay, though, with Vince and all of them. As you can see in this poorly keyed out shot that I have here, we have a rainy day. There was snow. There's still snow out back where the sun and the rain hasn't hit it and everything, but it's all turned to rain. It's looking just nasty out there. I'm not doing anything outside other than feeding cats today. That's gonna be about the extent of that. Other than that, it's Tuesday. It's February. We're making our way towards warmer weather. We're hoping to. We're moving forward. Had a good time last night. Did a live with Will Dick from the Art of Floundering. He had a couple of lives, but I don't know that they're still up. He did them on his channel because he'd interestingly enough, he'd finally had it with work, and so he put on in his notice and was relaying some of the crap, shall we say, that he was having to go through, which is always a downer. It's always a downer when you got to go through crap, but so many people have to go through so much crap on a day-to-day basis that you just it's a part of life now. It's just a part of life, which is what's happening with our political system, which is what's happening with everything. It's everything is just oh, now this is life. This is how things are gonna be. I love it's the wet hair edition. Wet hair edition of Coffee with Wes. There we go. That's the extent of the brushing I do with my hair. Covered by CQ. Peace and love. I have my black coffee. Enjoy some black coffee this morning. But you know, add the one sugar. I get jittery if I add sugar. I notice how this cup screws the white balance up real bad and makes me just disappear the minute I put that into the shot. Not liking that at all. Let me come over and do something different. I'll come over to a different shot ought to do the trick. Pull that back a bit. There we go. Now let's see how that works. Do I still disappear? Kind of, but you can't tell because it's not a picture behind me. Gemma, peace and love. Gemma, good afternoon to Gemma. It's early afternoon for Gemma across the pond. Sunshine Archer, Sunshine, good morning. I hope you and Pole Vault are having a fantastic day. I hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody's doing what they got to do to make it a good day. Find those things you love. Find those parts of your routine that you need to keep up because they're the ones that make you feel good. That's what everybody needs to do. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I got up and showered and I'm doing this because this is what makes me feel good. And anybody who is a content creator, let me remember to put the banner up. Anybody who is, you can drop your link with hashtag awesome. Hashtag awesome will get Nightbot to drop your link so you can get connected to others that you may not know. And others can get connected to you. That's the way to do it. I'm going to go ahead and light this up here as we're moving forward with the day. Again, Coffee with Wes. Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm having coffee. But if you think this is anything other than my therapy, you're sadly mistaken. This is me talking about positive energy, positive outlooks. What you have to do to stay on a positive and how friggin' important it is to concentrate on the positive, especially right now. There's a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of, months after an election. There's still just so much turmoil and things happening. So everybody needs to take a deep breath. Everybody needs to relax. Some of you might want to do drugs. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what works for you. Only you know what works for you. I know the drugs help me. I know that they do. The caffeine helps me. Oh, and the weed, well, it's going to help me cough here. Let me see if I can get to the mute before I cough. Oh, I'm getting better at that. Getting better at being my own producer. This is, there's no reason to hang on to the negatives. Let them go. If currently the political situation is not one that you like, if you're not liking what's happening, I understand that. I just want to say, memeing your way out of it isn't going to happen. Sharing the many memes and the many propagandas, everybody knows. Everybody's already aware. Whatever it is you're sharing, everybody's aware. Everybody's aware. All you're doing is adding yourself to a list. If things are really happening the way you think they are, all you're doing is putting yourself on lists by sharing some of these memes. Keep your head down. Keep your head down. That's all I'm saying. Stay under the radar. Stay under the radar. Elvis Presley, Wednesday, 1600, 4 in the afternoon, covering 4 songs. Oh, I like that. I like that. That is awesome. Covered by CQ. Elvis songs. Gemma's an Elvis fan. I'm an Elvis fan. Will Dick from the Art of Floundering podcast is an Elvis fan. Elvis just rocked. I mean, he did, he was the trailblazer. I like Bill Burr's take on it. That guy went out there and did everything and just blazed the trail for rock stars afterwards. From all the rock star lifestyle, everything else, to the outfit and the dying on the toilet in the 40s. He kind of set the bar. But he had an amazing voice, absolutely amazing voice. You listen to Live at Madison Square Garden, and you're hearing that voice, and you're thinking, "Wow, there's power behind that voice. This guy might be a wreck right now, and he might be having a rough time." But boys, his vocals, he's just right there, dead on. New sequin jacket, yes, the Elvis collection. Why is this so harsh today? Oh, where's that mute? Oh, I apologize for being so unprofessional today. But again, it's early morning. I don't do a lot of these early morning, but I'm going to try to be doing these early morning. And early. It's 9:30. It's like quarter to 10. It's not even early. But I took a shower. I'm feeling good. Getting the day started. Getting the day started off right. Looking forward to today. Last night over on Allie's channel, Allie designed the thumbnail that we're going to use for Saturday's program. We're going to have a music and art program on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to end before Camp G-May starts at 10 p.m. So 3 hour program, love, art, and music. On the Lamb, get on the Lamb with go on the Lamb with Wes and Allie. We're gonna try to figure out some neat on the Lamb kind of jokes and stuff, but for promos. But she's gonna be doing art. We're gonna be doing music. Probably gonna send out invites for that to get musicians to come up. I don't really want to make it into having karaoke because it ends up blocking the channel. It ends up blocking the show and stuff, and I want the show to stay up. So I'm wanting to keep it with musicians. I'd love to be able to get Mr. Smith. I'd love to be able to get Emotion New Soul and Mike Molino. There was one night that the three of them came, and it was like the perfect vibe. It was so good with everything. Emotion bringing all that soul and R&B and funk, and then Mike Molino's he's hammering it with all this energy on the keys and all that and all those songs. And everybody knows Mr. Smith just rules. He's just amazing. I love his originals. But get some of those people to show up. I know Axe is probably busy that early in the evening. Emp's going to bed, so Emp's not available till the next day. Michael Songs, he goes out and he plays a lot, so he's actually out and about playing. So he's if he is available, I'm sure he would swing by, but he's probably going to be out working. Brian Lynn, cheers, Brian Lynn. Rabbit, peace and love, Rabbit. Hope everybody's doing good. Big fan of Elvis. Oh yeah, he sang so many. My first album, the first album I got, I believe I might have been 7 years old, and I got Elvis's Greatest Hits, Gold Records. It might have been Elvis's Gold Records, with him on with all the gold records and his head down in one of them. That was the first album I got. I I didn't hear newer music growing up. I listened to Elvis and whatever AM hits mom had on, but mom had all the 50s music too and a bunch of 60s. She had a Doors album. There was a Jim Croce album. There were some other things that were more than just the bop 50s that she had a collection of. But my first album was Elvis. My favorite is the Live at Madison Square Garden. That's the favorite performance. Everything going on with that. I love Elvis songs. His voice, whatever about the guy. You listen to that voice, you listen to the power behind that voice, and there's just no denying that. There's skill there. There's capability there. Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. The day is doing it. It's positive. Is everybody finding that positive energy they need? Is everybody finding that good feeling they need? It's Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Is anybody having tacos? I'm not. I mean, I kind of be nice, but I'm not. You know, here alone, I'm not making tacos. I'm not. When am I gonna eat all those tacos? I'm gonna have to reheat stuff. I don't like any of those ideas. I don't like any of those ideas. Tacos would be nice, but I'd have to get them somewhere. I think the restaurant across the street, Tippy's, does have them. So I don't. It's raining. I don't feel like getting out. But I'm gonna have a good day. I'm gonna make it a good day. I'm gonna feel great about it. All about love and peace. You know, he also, from what I've heard in the different stories and all that, he really wanted to get into serious acting. Love Me Tender was his first movie, and you can see he's acting in this movie. He's trying to act in this movie. It's not just all about. It was not anywhere near as campy as his other films. What was it he was in? Was it 33 films or something like that? Uh, and a lot of them are very campy. And he hated that. They had a formula to writing all of those. Put him in, do this, you got to have the girl, you got to have this. He wanted to, but nobody would listen to him about what he actually wanted to do. People were just profiting off of him, and let's make this happen. So I know that led to some of his issues. That and the hard life that he was living. You know, there were some drugs involved, but they were prescribed, so it was all okay. It couldn't have been bad, right? Couldn't have been bad. What I've also been told is that he ate pot brownies. Is that what it was? He would because he didn't want to smoke the weed because it messed up his throat, so he'd eat the shit out of pot edibles. And more power to you, King. More power to you. Keep him over medicated on purpose. It's sad. People getting used that way, and somebody with that much. But man, the him passing away early, and then his daughter passing away. She was what? Wasn't she early 50s? She at least outlived him and Grandma because his mom died in the 40s too, in her 40s. It's just a shame. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Everybody make sure you drop in your links with hashtag awesome. Make sure that you are thinking about the positive things that you've got going on in life. Make sure that you are thinking, hey, what can I do that's good for me today? What can I do to make my life better today? What can I do that I know I should be doing that I can pat myself on the back? Be your own best friend, everybody. Be good to yourself. Do what you need to do to feel good. Don't wait for that good feeling to come to you, and don't look for the outside to supply it for you. You need to be your own cheerleader. You need to be your own best friend. You need to, because we're all stuck in the same position. We're all stuck in our own heads. We're all stuck in our own realities. We don't share yours. We have ours. Our vantage is different than yours. And understand that about people. So you can't expect them to feel or have the same views or anything that you do. And we're all stuck in our head. Don't look for validation out there. Give it to yourself. Give it to yourself. Find a way to do it. Michael Songs, peace and love. Michael, good morning. And I hope Maria is having a good morning as well. I hope you guys are doing well. Find that validation inside. Treat yourself good. So many people are not their own best friend. So many people have such negative self-views. And they're probably their own harshest critics, and that can be a negative if you don't temper it, if you don't understand that you can't keep manifesting negativity about yourself in your head and have positivity going out into the world. It all starts from within. It all starts from within. If things are going rough, find a small thing. Find the small things in life and give yourself credit for it if you're really struggling to do it. Because the more you pat yourself on the back internally, the more you let yourself know you're doing it. You're doing okay. You're doing okay. Don't let the world, don't let the negative voice. If a negative voice starts to spiral and ramble, just tell it to shut up. Have a positive voice ready. Have a positive voice ready to battle that negative voice. And even though it's in your head, still saying, nope, nope, this is me spiraling. Know that you're spiraling. Know you're doing it. And continue to tell yourself, that's just wrong. That's wrong. I am good enough. I am doing okay. If there's things you need to be honest with yourself about, be honest. But because there's nothing wrong with being honest with yourself. But take action. Take action and move forward. That's the way to do it. Give it to yourself. Give it to yourself. I like that. That's got meaning. That feels like that could have meaning to it. I'll have to check with the art department and see what exactly we should use for art for the give it to yourself image. Leisure club today. Swimming. That swimming is great. Swimming is great exercise. Swimming is so good, so good. That's the thing to do. That's the thing to do. Ian's Guitar Shack. Kick the negative voice ass with a positive voice. It really comes down to that. You have to have a part of your brain that's on your side, that's standing up for you, that's saying, no, I'm not going to let that negativity get it. Nope, you're wrong. Quit it. Don't need to hear it. Do whatever it takes to squelch that, even if it sounds crazy. And people talk. I talk to myself all the damn time. What I do a lot of times is I pace around the house if I come up with lyrics, and I will sit there and just make up lyrics and walk back and forth in the house and pace. But if you've got the negative spiral thoughts, well, give yourself those spiraling, upbeat, shut up thoughts, and even say those out loud. Say them out loud so that you hear the voice, so that you hear the words. Nope, I'm not going down that negative path. Nope, I may be in this position, but things are going to be okay. You gotta do that for yourself. You gotta battle it. Live to Fly channel, David. Good morning. Good morning. Have that coffee. The commutes suck. Commutes suck. That's one thing that I've noticed with all the propaganda that's going out right now. Because there's there's millions of dollars being spent to put all these different political memes, all these pages in front of all of us. They're coming in front of mine. They're all over the place, and it's time to get no more working from home. It's time to get back into the office. It's like, fuck you. I have not worked from home worked in an office since the 90s. There's no need. If there's no need with what you're doing, then screw the adding to it with a commute and having office space and all that other. And I wonder what the motivation for that is. I know the Musk guy. I know the Musk guy is not a fan of the work from home because he doesn't feel that he gets his proper measure out of him. If Cratchit's allowed to have another piece of coal, then Cratchit's taken from the company. And so I know he has been promoting that you have to come back in. There can't be all this work from home stuff. But is it that, or is it the office space? Because that was another thing that really kicked in during that pandemic. With everybody working from home and realizing a lot of us can work from home. We don't have to be in this office. All of a sudden, business real estate was a big problem. All of a sudden, why would we have these big offices? Why would we have these office buildings and these other things if they're not necessary? And so I wonder if it's funded by Elon. the business realtors, or what, or you know, a group of them. Could be a group of them. Oh well, you yeah, yeah, that you'd have to work on campus with something like that. That would have to be an on-campus situation, unless we just all go virtual. In the future, VR. VR is finally going to be attained, but not by some invasive chip in your head. It's going to be a VR, a probe at the end of a let's say a headache relief device that's inserted into an orifice, where there's a pleasure center up in that orifice, and that's where you can access all of the nerve endings that you need to deliver proper VR experience. It's it's all going to be up the butt. That's how VR is going to be delivered. In the end, that's what they're going to find is the probe, the connection, the brain, all that other stuff right from the rear. You come from the rear, and that's how you access the brain. Don't ever cut into the head. That's not a good thing. That's what I that's the backstory behind the and I'm gonna be working on him. Pistachio, the AI powered butt plug, available now. Amazon.com, $500 free shipping for Prime users. It's a so you can get free shipping with Prime on the AI powered butt plug, and it's able to connect to those nerve endings in the pleasure centers of the rectum to you know, allow you to have that proper VR experience. You can go hang gliding and be from the comfort of your living room with just a little discomfort down there. It that's all it takes. That's all it takes. But no, we're gonna get that butt plug going again. Yes, say you end up with two voices. It does. It does. You do have to talk to that negative voice. You hear those negative thoughts in your head. Give it a response. Don't let it just go down. Don't and make all of its points without responding to them, without saying no, no. There's things that can be done. No, I can do better with this. Well, I guess I have to accept that. You know, whatever the case may be, because we all have way too limited an amount of time to spend time worrying, and more often than not, we spend and waste our time worrying about stuff as opposed to taking action, as opposed to actually acting upon things and moving forward. It's like what I was saying about all the political stuff. Yes, AI butt plug, Ian, you did hear me correctly. It's like all of the political stuff that I was talking about, how there's a lot of, you're not going to meme your way through this. And all you're doing is getting yourself put on a list. If you believe that it's headed the way that your memes keep saying, then I'd close your mouth and start acting, because all you're doing is putting yourself on a list by you know, your sharing of the opposition and other stuff. If you truly believe that we're headed to the place where your memes say, see, I don't even want to say it. It's so bad. If you truly believe we're headed that way, then you need to kind of start organizing and not be just shouting, "Hey, I'm the opposition over here," because that's all you're doing. If they're that terrible, and if they're going to take action and do different things, don't be raising your hand. Don't be raising your hand, because everybody knows. Everybody's in their camp. Everybody knows, right? Everybody's already aware of what's going on. So, you know, you're not helping. You're not helping. You're not making things better with the share necessarily. If it makes you feel better to do it once in a while, but stay positive. I want to stay down below the radar. I gotta, yeah, I gotta keep living. And I'm gonna probably lean hard into my you know, my special status that really doesn't seem to be under attack right now. and feel lucky that I am, and try to help the people around me, but real quiet like, real quiet like. I'm not sharing any more memes. I've rethought doing a political podcast. Nah, I don't need to be on a list. I'm not gonna. I don't need to be. Let me stay off of people's radar. Let me let me just remain over here, kind of free to roam, free to do things, and live life. Cause oh man, things are getting scary. Uh, AI is gonna change it all. Whatever's going on now, trust me. 10 years time, we won't recognize today. 10 years time, we will not recognize today. AI is going to change everything. That's if Apophis doesn't wipe us out. AI is gonna really change everything. Could be for the worse, could be for the better. There's no way. There's no way that things could go completely different in the next couple of years. We could go through some. I have no idea. It is the wildest it's ever been in my life. And just the things that are, it's like, are you shitting me? We're really pushing. Popcorn, cheers, peace and love. Hope you're doing good. Uh, yeah, in my life, this is the craziest it's been. So I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't feel like complaining because I feel like it's not. I'm not in the driver's seat. I need to lean into my maybe start being a white male. Don't I get privilege? That's how that works. That's what's happening now, right? We're asserting control again. Is that what's going on? We're wanting to oppress. We're wanting to get people back in the office. Is that it? I don't know. I don't know. It seems. I personally, it's like everybody I care about is a target, and it's just it's sad. It's sad. I was telling Allie, we're gonna have to. She's gonna have to go to a normal hair color in order to, and normal hair color and ankle length skirts to just kind of make things, okay, we fit in. She can bake. That's going to help a lot. That is one of those, baking is going to make you fit in. Mo, cheers, peace and love. Good morning, Vietnam. I'm not. I almost have that energy, but I don't have that energy. Dim the lights. Dim the lights. That's power. That's power in your voice, there, Rabbit. Blue chicken, peace and love, peace and love. Look at the international nature of the day. Oh, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. We're having coffee. We're having coffee and we're thinking, I can't solve any of the world's problems right now. Can I solve any of my own? Think that. Is there something in your own life, in your own neighborhood, before going off and trying to fix the world, before going off and trying to oh, I don't know. It's just not. Keep your heads down. Just keep your heads down and concentrate on what you can do with your own life. What can you do right now to make yourself happier and feel a little bit better? Because that's what we all need. That's what we all need. Hope everybody's clicking on that like. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Having a good morning or afternoon. It's Tuesday. I want to feel good. Like I said, and this will be a terrible shot when I switch to it. I've got all this, crappy rain out here. Gonna be cold here, so I'm not at all excited about the day when anything along those lines. There you go. Get the new hack. Get the little things. Celebrate the little things in life. Give yourself the pat on the back for getting them done. Pick out if you're really having trouble getting motivated, find the smallest damn thing you can do it and say, boom, did that. Acknowledge your own actions. Be your own best friend. Be the one on your side saying, hey, good job getting out of bed today. Hey, look at you. Look at you doing what you're supposed to do. Because nobody else is going to be there for you. Nobody else is going to do it for you. And it really is that simple. If you have that much self-loathing that you can't be your own best friend, then that's sad. Whatever got you to that point. But most of us, I think, once we realize, a lot of people just don't realize that they're not fighting. They're not fighting that negative voice. They're not. A lot of people just don't realize that the power is within you. It's not an external thing that's going to change. The world's not going to get better, and you're not going to feel better because something outside you changed. Inside is what you can control. Inside is what you have, and it's a one-way ride. It just does its thing. We have our limited amount of time. Be your own best friend and make the use of the time. I am so reminded of it because, as I've mentioned, Thursday I mark another spin around the sun, and you really start to look at the how many years are there? What what have I done? What have I accomplished? What do I hope? What do I have time to accomplish? What can I get done before time runs out? And it runs out for each of us. It runs out for all of us. We all face an end. We all face an end. Personally, I'm a big fan of the Big Rock Apophis. Oh, that would be beautiful. Because we all die alone as it is right now. We all die alone. But what if all of us died at the same time? With Apophis, the giant rock that's going to hit Earth in 2036 or 2037. I think it's 36. That I think is beautiful because then it's not such an alone thing. It's a shared collective freak out is what it is. But no, we all face that end alone. We all face it, so we've got to be there to prop ourselves up. There's nobody going to be next to you, next to your bed when you're dying. That's actually going to make you feel better. If you don't already inside in your head have that voice, have that on your side, everything's okay, relaxed voice. You've got to give that to yourself. You've got to. Pole vault. You would live in a mall. You would live in a mall. There you go. A rock-proof one. No, they're not. They don't exist. It's not going to exist. I mean, people will be heading underground. I think that's what we did before. I think we all went underground before that Younger Dryas. There's so many different. Oh, who carved this out? Who made these giant caves here in China? Who did this in this area? Oh yeah, I like the. What is it they call it? The cerulean. No, that's blue. It's a. Oh, I can't remember. But the hypothesis that somewhere in the past there could have been a civilization as advanced or more advanced than ours, and there'd be no record of it. And there's so much time for that to have happened, for a species to have risen. When you think about what we have done, we only have about 12,000 years of that we can kind of go back and know. 12,000 years of some history, and a lot of that's fucking vague when it comes to really on back there. But in the course of millions of years, dinosaurs have been gone since 65 million years. In the course of all that, a 12,000 year span is like nothing in a million years. And there's been so many million years since then. So there could easily have been another species, another thing that could have been here and had those things. And we'll never know. We'll never know. And you have to be okay with not knowing. That's another human condition. The being okay with not knowing. Striving to know the answer, but knowing that you'll never know it all. Knowing that the things you don't know are always going to vastly outweigh what you do know. Don't grasp at the easy answer. Don't grasp at the comforting answer. Be okay with not knowing. Because nobody does. Mad Labs, cheers. Peace and love. Everybody out there, if you're a content creator, you can use the hashtag awesome to drop your link in the chat. That way you can get connected to other content creators and do all that sort of thing. I want to mention again, Saturday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, probably until 10, right up to Camp Gmail. We're going to send everybody over there afterwards. We're going to, hopefully this week, we have the thumbnail made. I have graphics I have to make for it. But Allie and I are going to be hosting Love, Art, and Music. So go on the lam with us. I like that phrasing. Love, Art, and Music, lam. Go on the lam with us. We could always use that. Got to come up with some phrasing for it. But we want to have. I'm liking the idea of her doing digital art while we're in there because that would be the easiest to show. But she may feel like doing some gouache painting. She may feel like doing some other things along those lines. But I'm hoping to have some musicians. You working, Ian? David, you gonna be available? Pole vault. You feel like getting the guitar out? Because I don't want to do any karaoke on the show. I want it to be musicians and everything because I don't want to have to deal with it being blocked and other stuff along those lines. I'll do a karaoke thing like on Thursdays, early Thursdays or something because I'm not against it and I kind of have fun. But this I want it to be about having some good musicians. I really want to put together a professional looking show, have the layout set up so when Mr. Smith gets to play, it looks really good there. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, beautiful Al. Oh, I love you. I love you. It's so good to see you. I was talking love, art, and music. Going to do that on Saturdays, and I'm hoping it's going to be well, let's see. Hey, hey, can everybody hear me now? Are things happening now? Are things happening now for everybody? I don't know what that was. Evie Mux just said sinking and issues along those lines. Uh, all right, that was a little scary. That I have no explanation for that. And what's sad is I was just getting ready. I was just getting ready to roll one when all that went bad. Oh, it's me spreading positivity. You know, the system doesn't want that. System doesn't want us empowered. It doesn't want us feeling good. It needs us to have depression. It needs us to feel like we can't make it. It needs us feeling down. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep. I thought the meteor was gonna happen. It was gonna. It might have been that. No, I always assume it's somebody hacking my system, trying to bring me down. I went through a time when somebody was going and remotely disabling my internet while I was on lives, just repeatedly going in. It was a bad time. It was a bad time. I'm not gonna think about those moments. I'm lighting this up, everybody. I'm lighting this up. Here we go. What system caused that? What are we talking about? Unplugging it and plugging it back in. That's what it was. I had to back out of the room and come back in. It had lost all its cohesion. It had lost all that it had going on. Oh, it's a Tuesday. Does anybody having tacos? Anybody doing that? I never gonna make that for myself. So I'll wait. I'll wait and have tacos later, some other time. I think today's gonna be beef stew. That's what I'm gonna do today, beef stew. But this afternoon, I really want to get at it, watch me work. I need to. We got the thumbnail for "Go on the Lam" with Allie and Wes. Go on the Lam with Allie and Wes. Love art and music. Saturdays, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern. I don't know, something like that. Rich, cheers, peace and love. Peace and love. Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody out here is doing well. Have your coffee. I know you would, honey. That's we'll have tacos. We'll do tacos together. That's what we'll do. Oh, cause it's a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a wonderful day. Even though there might be, let me check that live shot. Is it still? Yeah, even though it's rainy, even though it's crappy, I have already showered. I'm patting myself on the back for getting my ass up and showering. I set an alarm and I got up this morning. Fucking A, Wes, you're awesome. I'm feeling really good. I mean, I still have to get out here and feed these cats. They're fine. Dog got taken out. Yay, Wes. You did good. You did good. I need to do animations. I need to work on fixing the arms, getting new artwork designed for Pistachio, the AI powered butt plug, because that character is coming back. That is another part of, not necessarily Pistachio, but comedy, cartoons, puppets. We are going to have an element of that in the love art and music. We are going to have some little breaks. We are going to incorporate some of the comedy into the program. I could see Satan showing up. I could see Satan. Steve the Alien may come out to sing a song. The cartoon Steve the Alien. Scud could come out and sniff gas. I think that's what Scud does. I wish I had that Elmo puppet that I used as Frank for Frank did Rhonda. That would be he huffed paint because he was having a bad time. Rhonda, oh that bitch, I can't stand her. That was a fun character to play, and I felt like I understood him. I felt like I got what Azura's been practicing. Azura's ready to go. We're bringing it with we are so chomping at the bit with the comedy. We just have to get things situated. With this year, the holidays, everything else, and then it feels like January, everything was a build up to Kurtfest. We had Kurtfest coming, and so that was kind of where our focus and everything. And so we nailed it with Kurtfest. I feel so freaking good about that. Now it's time, and we had kept the puff rally going. Scotty B, good morning. Good morning, Scotty. Hope you're doing good. Uh, the puff rallies were good. I thought those, and now the need for those has ended. So it's time to do something better. It's time to do something new. Oh, not tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Can't do that tomorrow. Paralife TV. Cheers. Cheers. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you're having a good one. I hope everybody's got that motivation they need today, that good feeling they need today. Cuz that's what we're doing. We're having some coffee and we're saying, everything might be crazy, everything's this, but get inside your head and make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Make sure that you are being a positive voice in your own head. Don't wait for others. Be on your side. Lift yourself up. It's hard to do. It's hard to do. But you gotta each day be saying out loud against the negative voice. Just say, fuck yeah, I made it through another day. Fuck yeah. Whatever you're facing, if you're here today, you made it through another day. You've made it through worse. You've made it through all sorts of things. We all have faced things. And we're going to continue to face new things as time goes on. Allow it to happen without beating yourself up, without beating yourself into the ground. Tell yourself you're good enough. It's the Stuart Smalley thing. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And doggone it, people like me. That's you need that voice. You need that thing. You need to give yourself that. We all need to do that. We need those daily affirmations from ourselves. We need to give it to ourselves. Because there's nothing anybody else can say. I can't tell you anything and make anything better. You are the one that has to do something. And that's the other thing. Action. Do something. Say the words out loud if it's battling the voice. If it's a situation that you feel you need to post about every frickin' couple minutes on social media, if it's that bad, do something. Shut up and do something. Don't just keep throwing the negative out there. Do something. If you're not willing to do something, then shut up. We all need to live. We all need to feel good. You're bringing people down. Don't bring people down anymore. Don't bring people down. Don't bring it because you're bringing yourself down. You don't want people going, oh, that person, they bring me down. I hear them complaining. They're posting. What is this? What are they mad about now? You don't want to be known by that. Do you want people looking at your timeline and going, I don't need to. No, they're all upset. You don't want to be that. And it's as simple as shutting up. Take a picture of your food. Take a picture of your pet. Do something along those lines. Do something fun and happy. Don't post another piece of propaganda. Unless you're getting paid by the people making all this propaganda, quit posting it. You are the reason that it works. Don't buy into it. Don't keep being that opposition or whatever voice. I don't care which side you're on. That's the thing. Shut up. Shut up. Just shut up. Make life better. Make life better. Don't make it a downer. You're not solving anything with your memes. You're not solving anything with your memes. If it's something that needs to be done, do something. Shut up, though. The rest of us, there's a lot of us that want to have a good time. There's a lot of us that want want to enjoy our time. We want to listen to music. We want to listen to music. We want to laugh. We want to dance. We want to smile. We want to see babies laughing. We want to see children running and playing in the streets when there's no cars. I didn't mean cars. But every now and then they need a flat level surface. And so you want to let them play in the street. But that's what we all want. We don't want to hear any more negative. We don't want to hear any more about whatever situation's bothering you, because yeah, we heard it 6 months ago. We heard it a year ago. Oh my God, you're still droning on about this. Give it up. Do something to shut up. That's all. I don't need to. It doesn't need to be this chorus of negativity. It's another reason I kind of feel good, and I'm glad Pole Vault is here. All these cat shorts, which I need to take some video today. I need to get some cat shorts out today. But all these cat shorts that I've been putting out using cats as bait for my channel. It's so positive. It's so sweet. It's sickening. It's just I could puke. It's so sweet. Oh, there's cats all over my. All these cat videos. It's so cutesy, and it's exactly what we all need. It's exactly, we all need the smile, the laugh. We all need that. We need less of what keeps getting crammed down our throats. We keep getting stuff crammed down our throats. There's millions of dollars being paid for you to think a certain way. Back up. Talk to a neighbor. Feel better. Go outside. Look at a bug. Do something simple. Do something fun. Well, Rabbit, there's better ways. There's better ways. That's all I'm saying. I got no good advice. I have no good advice, but what I do have is good feeling. And I want that good feeling to stay. It's important. I want everybody out there to have that good feeling. Let's all do what we can to bring each other up, to make each other feel better. But most of all, make yourself feel better. Look inside. What is it you need to be doing? Do one of those things. Make a little list and then say, yes, I accomplished. Feel good about it. Do what you need to do. Take care of yourself. Have yourself a great Tuesday. Peace and love. It's over now, it's over now. The Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Thank you for watching Coffee with Wes. Be sure to click that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to make sure you're here when Wes goes live. It's over now, it's over now. Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Go and find something else to do. Just go and find something else to do. It's over. Go home.